Hey, what's up guys, Mother HD here, and welcome to episode 76 of my journey to the top series. And here it is guys, we have the final episode of this season, and it's going to be one hell of a big one because we're still in a shot to get that Champions League spot, but it's going to be really hard seeing the fixtures that we have right now. Everton, Man City and Arsenal on the last day of the season. Really going to be difficult, but we're going to have to fight for it. We're going to have to show form that we've never shown before, and in this game against Everton, I have to say Everton were absolutely rubbish. They were utter bullcrap, and really, to be quite honest, we were very good in ourselves, but really Everton complimented that too much to us, and they were just, in defense, was very bad. Sorry I keep on saying defense, I've been watching too much in NFL, and it's just coming out to me talking like an American when it comes to talking about football. But there we go, Ep.76 smashes that ball into the back of the net, 1-0 up now against Everton, and they still have the likes of Fellaini and Morales still in their team, so they still pose a threat, the Belgium duo. But a great strike from Berisha, putting it right into where you need it to be away from the keeper, and Berisha yet again getting a nice snapshot off it, just a nice save from the keeper as well. But we owned the game with chances and chances going off, and we made the most of them. We haven't been making the most of them recently, but this game, all of a sudden, beast mode was turned on, and Ep.76 just thought, I'm going to have a cracker from there, and it went in somehow. And really, Everton, they had very few attacks, not really testing Butland that much, except for that chance there, and really, Fellaini was not posed a threat. I think they played him more of a defensive role, and he still did not have the same sort of contribution that he could have done really into the game. But it was a 3-0 win for us, 3-0, which puts us in a good state for this here. But unfortunately, we're not going too well. With other results not going our way. You see Spurs and Liverpool, I believe, managed to win that game. And it's kind of bad because the last game of the season is Liverpool versus Spurs, so they're going to be playing off, and only one of us three can get into the Champions League. So it's kind of hard from me, from this position right now with 69 points with 2 games to go, to kind of get into that spot. But it doesn't matter, I still want the team to win, and we've got 2 big games against Man City and Arsenal. We like to leave them till last, let's keep it at that. And the 2 biggest teams, the best 2 teams really, with Manchester United and Arsenal and Man City all there in the top 3. But this game, Man City, they were playing a very nice team, and I've got to say they have one of the best teams with depth. As always, in real life, they have a great team with depth and quality, and they sort of continued that in here. They still have Aguero, and I think Tevez is still in there somewhere, but they still have quite a lot of youth. They still have Guidetti, who we look to sign, but we had to try and punch above our weight and try and get a result. We have done. I think we got a draw against these guys earlier on in the season. But really, we had to play. I think I changed. No, actually, I didn't change Christian Tello from striker. I kept him in at striker position, and what a nice volley there to put it right into Rosed. A very nice strike from Kiko Femenia. But really, Butland kept us in it for so long, and then James Milner got away with a very nice parry from the keeper, which really didn't help the cause. But he can't save anything. He's not an absolute beast, but he does his job properly, unlike some players have this second part of the season. But really, Tevez up front, I mean, Man City up front were very really opposing to us, and really my defense did not stand very well against their attack, and maybe that's somewhere we need to look. Even though I signed 2 centre-backs in the January transfer window, they just don't seem to be hacking it right now. Maybe I might be looking at our return of Rodias Ramirez. I'm not totally sure. Maybe we might make a profit off him. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, this game was one to forget because it did end up in a loss to me, and I was not happy at all at this point because I felt like the team played so well in the first half of the season, and this is what really has hacked me off, that the first part of the season has been so good for us, and all of a sudden we just dropped after the transfer window. It just went, everyone just stopped playing, and we just ended up falling like not flies, just like a rock. We were just falling down, tumbling down the table, and just ended up not being good. And that Man City loss meant that really only if we scored about 15 goals in this game against Arsenal. I won't show you the table right now, but if we scored 15 goals in this game, and Liverpool and Spurs, well, really, we couldn't get in anywhere, because either of them are going to get the 3 points or the 1 point, and they would just be out of reach for us. But we still had to go out, and Thomas Vermaelen, who is a beast in this game, he was a great striking header there, put it into the back of the net, putting them 1-0 up, and really, Arsenal showed that they deserved to win the league. They were absolutely outstanding, passing, great getting into the box, just brilliant attacking mentality. There we go, Olivier Giroud getting a very nice there, just a nice little toe poke into the back of the net. But we still had to go out, we weren't going to lose so detrimentally bad, and a great strike from Vinny Iasi. I've got to say, I think that's Szczesny in goal, I'm not totally sure. Oh no, it might be Abinia. Oh, I don't even know the keeper's name. But that keeper that was in Arsenal's goal was absolutely outstanding. We had quite a few chances, and he was the one stopping them every single time. And oh my god, this was kind of hard for me to take, because I know that the team can play so well, but really Bejovenko did not disappoint in that strike at all. Seeing as he wants to leave the club and he hits a strike like that, damn, can we let that player go, that sort of player go? I don't know. But a bit of a mess up by me there. Made a mess up from the goal kick, kicking it straight to their player, and then I rolled it out straight into Gervinho's feet, and he just smashes it away, and it's all over from here. 3-1 to Arsenal, and sorry guys, but this is not going to be going too well, as we haven't really made it to the Champions League from this result. And credit to Arsenal for playing so well. They were absolutely amazing, especially on Legendary. It was like flipping watching Barcelona really on TV. So it was kind of hard for me to take this. I was kind of angry with myself, because I know, as I keep on saying, as I know that the team can do so much better in the first half of the season. But I have to look at it from a perspective that really we punched above our weight this season. We came 6th, I believe, which is just outside the no, 7th, in fact, just outside the Europa places. And really, we punched above our weight in the first half of the season, pretty much winning every game, picking up results everywhere, even though from the transition from world class to legendary, it was just too easy. But all of a sudden, I sell one player for a lot of money, and it all tumbles down to the fact that we can't defend properly, and the strikers are not finishing their chances, even though we made so many chances. It just didn't make any difference. But we got a £7 million prize money for that. That's for being in the Premier League, man. That is the money we're going to be getting if we manage to stay in the BPL. But you see there, we did come 6th. Liverpool missed out to Spurs. I think it was a win for Spurs. I'm not totally sure. It might have been a draw. I'm not 100%. But really, that table says a lot, that we were there. We were first, and Arsenal took us, and from then Man U beat us, and it just fell away from there. But you see there, the teams that got relegated: Wolverhampton, Norwich, and I think there was Swansea as well. So we won't be seeing them next year. But we've got a couple of players coming in. I'm going to try and get most of the youth in right now so they can progress. Even though they're probably not going to take a part in this series, I'm not totally sure. But we got some potential international offers. I like to keep you guys sort of in tune with this. Sort of just so you guys know what is going on with the international offers. I might accept one just for the lols, even though I've been complaining that it's not really about the series. But if Spain came along and just went, hey, you want a bit of money, and no, it's not about the money. But really, we had to do a couple of contracts. Kala, who I definitely want to keep, because we brought him through the youth, and it took kind of an age to get him through, but He's came through, he's been playing in some games, and really from there we said goodbye to Baldwin, I believe, because he was the centre-back that we signed. We never played at all when we were kind of a smaller club, and didn't really get a chance to play him, so we're going to be saying goodbye to him. His contract is going to run out, and we say goodbye to Lloyd Jovicevic. Oh my god, that is such a bad pronunciation. But we got a couple of players as well. We're just bringing them in, and I got offered a manager role at Chelsea, and I was kind of saying, "Oh wow, imagine the players that I'm going to be taking over: Hazard, what's his name, Lucas Piazon, what's that 5-star Skiller? Oh, I don't know, but they've got tons of great players. When we played them, they were very good." But Kala accepted his contract offer, and it looks like we're going to be having pretty much the same team for the next part of the next season. And Denmark offered and Ecuador offered, as my agent said, that they would be going in for him, especially Ecuador. Not sure if they still have Valencia, but really, I wasn't that interested, and I had a performance review. But a couple of players, I want to go through all the players that we have had this season. Squad report: Jack Butland's been amazing this season. Angelo Bejovenko, he's going to be leaving the squad. I'm not too happy about that because he has been quite a good player for us. Paya being awesome as always in the first half of the season. Kalas, kind of disappointed with him. Mayenga, he's been okay. Mandanya, he's had a little time on the pitch, but he still has been solid. The very, very bushy beard man. Tello, he's been great for us, scoring a couple of goals, even though he's been playing in that left wing position. Even though I sort of bought him for a striker anyway, but never mind. Abini Ayes, he has been great. Barish has been awesome. He's absolutely, I 100% recommend him for any team that you're building. I know he starts off very, very low in the ratings, but he does progress. Gonzalez, who has just been signed up, is a 62. You see there, Hemmings is a very good player that we could be looking to instate into the team if the team doesn't pick up from not where they were last season and start getting the results. But really, we had some top goal scorers up there. Bini ISC and Benzia. We had the best goalkeeper, in fact. Butland got 17 clean sheets, which was very, very impressive, and I'm 100% sure I'm going to get tons of offers because of that, because this is the BPL, and 3 clean sheets away from Lindegaard, who plays for Man U right now, and wow, that is amazing. But the board were happy with me, even though the second half of the season was kind of shoddy, and they said they were very, very happy with the performance, and they were willing to take me on for another year. They weren't too happy with my domestic performance. I still haven't done too well in there, but I am playing my second team in that sort of competition. But I had to end the season there, and in the next season, we're going to be looking to try and get that Champions League spot on Legendary. It's going to be some tough going, but with the support of you guys, I'm sure we're going to do it very, very fine. 27 million is our budget for this year. The board has been very, very nice to us for the past couple of years, seeing where we were. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this will be the first video of today. There was no video on Thursday because I did have an exam and the exam went okay, if any of you guys are wondering. But thank you guys for the support recently, and I hope you enjoyed this season with York City. And if you did miss that, I am going to be moving from this series. It isn't going to be stopping. I am going to be going to the best of the best. And it's going to be one season with one team in the 20 best teams of the game. So it's going to be really exciting, and I'm really excited for it. I'm probably going to be doing the record very, very soon. So it's going to be really, really good, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.